Hey everybody, welcome back to another Wind Down Wednesday. It is almost Christmas, folks. And I was in the Christmas spirit and I thought, you know what? I feel like this year I need to write a letter to Santa Claus for the first time in a long time. So in order to get into Santa Claus mode, I decided to wear my little Santa Claus hat and my little Christmas pajamas that I got for this year. It says, be your best self. So I always want to try to be my best self and also my best little elf. Get it? Self? Elf? Yeah, I think you got it. Anyway, so I'm going to share an open letter to Santa Claus, and I hope that my wishes come true this year. Are you ready? I hope Santa's listening because it's getting kind of close to me sending to the North Pole, but I'm going to do my best. Dear Santa. So Santa, I know I haven't written to you in a while. It's been a few years since you've heard from me, but guess what? I really haven't changed that much. I'm still the well-behaved, loving, kind, and kind of somewhat naive girl that I've always been. And I'm hoping this year, since I haven't asked for anything from you for, well, decades, that you'll embrace my wishes because, let's face it, you, Santa, are magic. And I think the world all needs a little magic right now. So the first thing I would like to ask you for, I would really appreciate it if you could use your magic to make the coronavirus disappear. You know, President Trump keeps telling us that one day the virus will just disappear. And even though I'm like a really optimistic person, I just don't trust his judgment in this matter. So, Santa, I was hoping that you and the elves could work overtime this year. I'm sorry, you work so hard all year. Now I'm asking you for overtime, but can you whip up some holiday magic? And when you and the reindeer are flying over the world in that beautiful sleigh of yours, can you just take out the coronavirus at the same time? Why not? And if you're kind of stumped as to how to do this, my suggestion is to ask Mrs. Claus. I mean, just so you know, women are really kind of the stronger and the smarter species, and they're kind of the best leaders, you know. Hey, there's a reason why Biden picked Kamala Harris to be his vice president. So ask Mrs. Claus. She might have an idea or two. It can't hurt to ask. Okay, you see, the reason I'm asking for this big ass Santa is because I'm not sure if you know, but, or if you're aware, living way up north in the North Pole, the effect that that stupid coronavirus has had on the entire world. COVID-19 has forced the entire world to take a break on fun, to take a break on relationships, to take a break on love, to take a break on friendships, to take a break on making money. Santa, we're really tired. We really want to have fun again. We want to love again. We want to see our loved ones again. We want to prosper. We want this break to be over, Santa. So I would really appreciate your help with this. So if you and the elves have the ability to help ending this virus, the whole world will be entirely grateful. The whole world will embrace the Christmas spirit. Forever. You'll be forever in our debt, Santa Claus. Okay, so my second ask is that this, not like my first ask was a big ask, right? Okay. Secondly, this year we've had a lot of issues with social and racial unrest. So I'm just wondering if you could like wave a magic wand, and instead of people hating each other based on the color of their skin, their religion, their race, their ethnicity, their beliefs, their values, their customs, maybe wave a magic wand and have them walk a day in someone else's shoes. Maybe then, if you could do that, tolerance would blossom instead of hate. And our world could really use a good dose of tolerance right now. Wait a minute. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if you have a magic wand. I mean, I know that you have a magic sleigh and you have magic elves, but I don't know if you have a magic wand. But you know what? You must know a fairy that has a magic wand. After all of you magic folks are all connected. It's kind of like the players in Hollywood. You know, they're all connected. It's like they all seem to know each other. So I think you can figure that one out. Okay, so my third ask, Santa. Now this is kind of serious here, Santa. For all the people who during the peaceful protests decided to destroy property or steal from stores or burn down buildings, I want you to make sure that they are on the naughty list for life. Yep. And if you think I'm being unkind, I'm sorry. There are a lot of little girls and boys out there who'd be grateful for some new toys. But for those who pillaged, burned, and destroyed livelihoods, I don't think they actually merit your generosity this year, Santa. And I think forever, frankly. But if you think I'm being unkind and a bit hard, well then maybe just put coal in their stockings for the next 10 years and make them think over their actions. And maybe then they'll learn the importance of being on the good list. And fourthly, my last request, my last humble request to you, dear Santa. If you could pull a few miracles, not like the other requests I asked weren't miracles, but if you could pull a few miracles out of your Santa hat, I would really appreciate it. Well, let's just start off with world peace. Why not? I would like world peace. And I'd really like to stop global warming. Hey, Rudolph and the reindeer would like that too. Word on the street in the North Pole is that the warmer winters are making it harder for the sleigh to get the leverage it needs to take off from the North Pole. And you know what? So little help with the global warming would even help the reindeer, just saying. And since I'm asking favors, you know what, and you're in the miracle business, why don't we find a cure to all diseases and pestilence, droughts, forest fires, famines, and just everything rotten that happens in the world. Oh yeah, and before I forget, just ban cigarettes, get rid of them, because they're just plain yucky. Okay, well I realize that my fourth wishes might be a little lofty, like they're not all lofty. I am someone who always hopes for the best in life. And just to seal the deal, I'm thinking that you're kind of getting tired of the cookies and milk. So if you can help me out with this, I'm going to leave you a nice big full glass of Cabernet, or maybe a Pinot and a Cabernet, or maybe a Pinot, a Cabernet, a Sauvignon Blanc, I don't know. I'll make sure it's worth your while, Santa, because this stuff will warm you up from the inside out. Anyway, so Santa, my hope for this year is that some of your Christmas magic will turn the end of this year into the beginning of a wonderful new year for 2021. Because we all need a great 2021. So thank you, Santa, in advance. That's all. Oh, P.S. Santa, just in case you were wondering, I no longer live in Canada. I live in California now. So if you happen to be passing by my house, my stocking will be empty unless you visit me. But you know what? Do you want to see a sad little face Christmas morning? But you know, at the end of the day, if my stocking is empty, my wish is for the other wishes to come true. I don't need a empty full stocking this year. I just need a happier world. But it wouldn't hurt for a little bit of stuff, would it? Anyway, on that note, thank you, Santa. I'll be sending you my letter and hoping for the best. In the meantime, I'm just going to try to amuse myself, dancing in my pajamas. Ooh, I have an idea. Alexa, play Santa Baby. I love that song. Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt. Eartha Kitt. I've been an awful good girl, Santa. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Anyway, get ready for the holidays, guys. Try to make it the best you can. And Santa, if you're listening, I'm sending this to you We all need your help. We need miracles this season. We have never needed more miracles than we do right now.